give your take, right? If you want to rebut this. I'm giving, from my understanding, a few years, I have been an integral part of politics now, for just 2011, right? 2011, I played a role in supporting the PNC. 2015, I campaigned for them, and then I sat back and played my role in media coverage and everything else in 2020. So I have an integral understanding of local politics. I know all the politicians. I have a bit of history with a lot of them, even some court matters with persons like even Simona Brooms right now. When you eat citrus after just done brushing your teeth, although it's sweet, the first one is very busy. So yeah, I'm telling you. So I'm looking at it, and apologies for not recognizing my followers this morning. Javon, Lorraine, Marilyn, Spotted Stripes, Sandri, Gomati, Rosalind, Rupchan, Annie, Premi, Unstoppable, Sanjay, I don't know what make you so, Cheryl, Kesh, good morning to you, Lynette, Jane, June, Rauna, Babita. So I'll get you on the pass, and as it go up, Jean, Krishna, Bibi, Saf, Yusha, Prince Puran, Shelly, Alicia. You're supposed to second the home with thing. This one they're watching me here, so you better turn up to work today. You hear me? She down here. You better turn up to work today. We got things for doing. Get over your dengue wherever you go. Chatapal, Mike, Randall, Annie, Patricia. So I'm telling you my observation. So political parties, for the most part, from a layman terms, the understanding is political parties throughout the world have ideologies which they carry out seemingly in the best interest of their supporters and their countries to develop. Obviously, the politicians control, at this time of the world, and this time in humanity, the politicians, for the most part, have a great amount of control in what happens in the world. And that is the cultural aspect of it, because it's the politicians choosing the judges. So you would say in America, the judges set the narrative as to what the laws are and how they became liberal. Sometimes things are liberalized. How the whole homosexuality community got laws passed. Judges were chosen by politicians. Right? And then it is the politicians who are weakened by their need to get votes. They no longer stand up. So the narratives have changed over the years. Right? The intentions have changed over the years. And the Americans fight for the democratic process. They have gone into different countries and tried to share their ideology. We have said The PNC has followed a certain ideology. The PPP, for the most part of most part of their political career, they took a Marxist approach. And this comes up sometimes. This is discussed because you got the old school in the PPP, you got new ideas and new blood. And remember, as human beings, we're evolving. So this discussion is wide and varying, and it doesn't end in half an hour. It can't be done in an hour. What are the ideologies? How that has changed? Because the PPP has been said to be, or is accused of being a party of the rich, while they say they're a party of the middle class, the working class, and also have proven such. The PNC continue to say they're a party for the poor and the working class. They promote themselves that way and have done nothing. They just take from the working class. They just induce suffering on poor people. So you're looking at these things, and again, the ideologies of political parties are not rigid. They're not etched in stone. So the PNC would have acted in a certain manner in the past. And then because of the leadership of David Arthur Granger, they choose to act in a certain manner. Like the PNC in the past would have been running this country today, right? Because for years they have continued to rig elections. And David Arthur Granger played a part in rigging of elections, stealing ballot boxes and these kind of things when he was a soldier in the army. Funny enough, when he became president, he didn't want to leave that as his legacy. So he had no option but to go along with the democratic process. The funny thing is, I think to some extent he was aware of what's going on and just played the fool. Because he has been a part of the rigging process, the PNC rigging process, from the beginning of time. He knows how the process works. And most people know the numbers. The PNC has only won in the 50-something years they have been in politics in Guyana. They've only won one election by a majority vote. That was in 2015, where they led a massive, deceitful, misleading campaign. You hear me tell you? Now, here what happens. If you look at our demographics and our numbers, you would realize, and that the fact that up to 2015, 2020, Guyanese primarily voted along racial lines. And if that is so, the PNC would have never won an election and will never win an election. Today, because there's so much youth in the voting pool and they're open-minded because of technology, and people could get information fast, they're not easily misled. So you have the Amerindians, the Indians, the black Guyanese flocking to parties, flocking with the intention of progress, with the intention of developing themselves and developing their personal lives. We got everybody wants a phone, everybody wants to dress good, look good. Everybody wants to party, they want to go to nice clubs, they want to have a nice time. So the dynamics have changed. If I ask my mom why she voted for the PNC never gave her anything. She's never had anything of substance in her life under the PNC, but she continued to support them and voted for them and helped rig the elections for them because she felt the PPP was bad. It was a very effective propaganda mechanism used by the PNC to keep poor people who were their supporters in check. Now, putting these structures in place gives you an understanding how these political parties work. So first thing, how they portray themselves, how they want to be seen, and how they operate are three different things. Now you're looking at the performance of the PPP. We're assessing the performance of the PPP since they're in government. We can do some assessment of the performance of the PNC since they're just recent out of government. They've been in for 5 years, and it's not been 5 years since that they've been out. So you could do a side-by-side comparative analysis of how the two main political parties operate in government. Why I'm doing this? I am seeing a shift. I am seeing the PPP now not only garnering support with the intent of people coming to vote one time in 5 years for them, but people having an added in youth. And I didn't know youth as it relates to the PPP's constitution to join the youth arm is from 14 to 35. So yesterday when I was making fun of some people who look like they're in the doctors and so, they are considered youth. So you have, surprisingly, normally people say, oh, well, I a PPP. I a PPP for life. But they're not a card-bearing member of a political party. Now, when you start having what the PPP has been able to do in recent times, and I was just enlightened yesterday because when I talk yesterday, there's 1,000 people. There's 3,000 people signed up from Region 6 to be a part of the political party, the People's Progressive Party. Now, in learning that, I tried to figure out what's going on. So what was this giant? Why not just vote when you're ready? But people no longer want to be on the sidelines. People want to play an integral role in politics. Youth want to play an integral role in politics, want to have a say. You imagine what the PPP's next Congress is going to look like? Now, so when you do something for a country, you develop a country, there's the likelihood, you're highly dependent on the decision making of a person and them thinking whether they'll vote for you or whether not they'll vote for you. When people are part of a political party and have joined it, who you go vote for? You would be considered to be a traitor. Why would you join a political party and then vote for another? Bear in mind, being a part of a political party, you're called upon to put time and effort into development. The story behind the PPP and most political parties is not what the party can do for you, is what you can do for the party. So it is expected that people bring. Imagine now, in recent times, just across a few regions, 10,000 people are joined. There's 2 seats. The PPP, and bear in mind, you can join a political party or the PPP from the age of 14. That means you've done a PPP even before you could vote. I am asking myself, what and where can that be counted? You show me a black youth that is willing to join the PNC openly. You show me just one, other than the youth that are already a part of the PNC. I don't know who, when, where. Show me them. But you show me a leader in the PNC, show me a leader in the AFC that can gather thousands of people and convince them to become a part of a process that doesn't guarantee anything in return. Just the hopefulness that they will be a good party and they will serve the country well. You show me though. Somebody open the door? You show me another leader. I'm waiting. And again, you guys could call in this morning on 622-7740. I might be wrong. I might be misguided. I might not have seen what I said I see. I'm open to somebody disputing what I'm saying. You understand what I'm saying? The PPP win this election. With what the PPP has done in recent times, they've obviously garnered and earned the respect of a lot of PNC people. So a lot of PNC youth are going to cross over and vote for the PPP. They're still living in a PNC family. So they're not going to join the party. But the PPP have been able to convince in recent time, no less than 10,000 people to join, to become card-bearing members, to work their way up to becoming card-bearing members. Bear in mind, this is just a few regions. They can't cast all the regions yet. I hear nothing but Region 4. Amir Mohammed, it doesn't work that way. You can't vote for any party although you're signed up with a party. It doesn't work that way. If you want to vote for any party, if you want to leave the option open for voting, or it shouldn't be that way. You understand? You can't say as a man and somebody come in, Amir, you can't say as a man and somebody come in and bugle you one time. You're an anti-man, or you're, where you call them? What is the swingers is? Where's this thing? Bisexual. You can't be a man, you understand? And then Amir and your partner buggering. Although you're married, although you're married and you got a wife, Amir, you can't. They're married with a wife and you want to be carried, you're a bisexual boy. You understand? You're a bugger man. So don't go there. You can't join the PPP and vote for the PNC. Hello, good morning.
Morning. Here it is. I don't have proof, but the 2015 election, if you have the videos, you could check it back. I still don't feel that PNC did win that election.
Because you got PPP in your blood, that's your problem.
No. Because here now, because I couldn't remember, I didn't have internet them time there. And I could remember Barrett was saying that the numbers that he have on his chart didn't correspond with
Let me highlight you since no. Let me highlight, and I know you're an ardent PPP supporter, but let me highlight, in fairness, people look to me for information. At the time, and I'm giving you facts. At the time, Vice President Jaglio, in an attempt not to make people feel down and dull, said that from then he has not argued the fact that they did not win the election. I, who was a PNC supporter and campaigner at the time, knew exactly what happened. A large amount of East Indians, as a result of the information they received about corruption, and as a result of the greed, deceitful, and conniving ways, when they don't get what they want, cease to vote. And a great number went over to the AFC. You understand? That is how the PPP lost an election. It is the first free and fair election that the PNC won. But it's not to say it was without deceit, because the campaign they kept to eradicate corruption and bring down the things they claim to have known about the PPP, those promises were not kept. They could not have been kept because they were lies. So we were lied to, and for the most part we believed. The trick is that the AFC deceived the people, the sugar workers and everybody else. Those 7,000 sugar workers that lost their jobs.
Okay, let me come out because me credit.
All right. The AFC tell the sugar workers, no, don't worry. Reagan thinks to the sugar workers that didn't necessarily vote and support the PNC or support the opposition at the time. What they did is they didn't go and vote. Because it's the PNC do, and they're not give to we. You understand? And I can tell you, the PNC supporters do not operate like that. If the ship going down in a shit show, in a shit tank, they going down with it. Skin up the face and all, and they going down with the PNC. You understand? The supporters of the PVP, they different. If they ain't get what they want, if they ain't get enough, every single day, you go to a man, oh God, me ain't get light. You ain't had light and water. You go by he, where you ain't got, me ain't got light. And you hear water dropping. You get water till the water wasting. You understand? We go by some people in Crabwood Creek. Oh God, we ain't getting $150,000 fisherman. You can't prove he's a fisherman. But nobody recognize down in our back dam, got concrete road for people to walk with him and walk with mud till the toe sprawl like this, you understand, until the toe look like hand. Nobody know they totally ain't recognize what they done get. It's all what they want. You understand? If you go to Madio, Granger supporters will come out and say, watch, what is big dick? Well, Granger left for we here. Still aren't know the big dick there, eh? Watch a big dick Granger left for we here. I don't know if when they pass there, them mad, the people Panani and BT just pulsate when they see the big dick. It's a big dick. But they're proud of it. You understand? One of these days they're going to shower it with gold. And PNC people won't cover them with gold. You never see the big dick of Madja? Eh? If you go anyway, PNC supporter, you must go and see when PNC got people protesting. You understand? Hello, good morning.
Critic's morning, brother. Quickly, two things I would like to address. I mean, I have words to call this low-life hungry belly opposition ex-minister.
Well, low-life and hungry belly is not specific to opposition. They got PPP low-life hungry belly.
Anyhow, it is what it is. Responding to this, the former finance minister, when he's saying that the government is giving $200,000 grant per household, that they should give $100,000 per adults. Is this gonna be insane, or it's just sleep overnight?
Well, it's just different people with different ideas want to share it.
Let me explain something to you, critics, right? Let me use myself now as an example. Now, I'm getting $200,000 per household, I'm good. But if you got to share $100,000 now to every individual adult, I will be losing because it's just me and my son living. You understand what I'm saying? But you collect $200,000.
I understand the maths, like you're using PNC maths. If you and your son is 100,000, there's 200,000 you get back. So you want to give your son nothing?
No, you don't understand me. My son is small. So if you're giving $100,000 per household,
you get 100. No, but remember, here you gotta look at it. To be fair to him, you are one of the few persons, because there are households of 7 people that will only get 200,000. If they get 100,000, 700,000. But it's not logical. Here where my problem is, and I don't want to have a long discussion on this.
That's okay.
Everybody has an idea. What the fuck you did when you had the opportunity? You hide the 18 million US. That man hit 18 million US dollars. What did you do when you have the opportunity? Shut your fucking mouth and go back in the class. Anything else, style? Let me get the next. What's the next topic?
Okay. Another thing, to the vice president. You got to realize we get some dunce low life in this country. When he explaining sort of things, you need to break it down for them, because when he say that they're using GPL data, some people believe that you got to get GPL for and forget the money. They not quite understand what the man was saying. So I think when he explaining things, you got to cater for them low life and hungry belly nonsense.
No, but that is where it comes in as a society. What do you do on a daily basis? Who are you talking to? If you have a whole fucking village that didn't understand and ain't got one body could explain to the village, there's a sad situation in the village.
You know how many people I try to explain to, but they're so fucking done.
But then we gotta do. Every day we gotta explain to them. Here, let me tell you something. We are who we are. We can't beat up on ourselves. Guyanese are an unpatriotic set of people. Now, patriotism is good, and it does good for the development of a country and supporting mechanism. And patriotic people seem to have a better relationship. All we have to know, in light of the fact that we are aware of the good qualities that comes or falls or arrive from being patriotic, we have to work on getting there. You understand? Like some guy, anywhere you go, you hear them about, but they will come back. But I have good comments I get on a daily basis. People say, watch, I'm liking the development, I'm liking the progress that I'm seeing in Guyana. I feel good about what's going on. But, a guy said, but, I'm thinking a better living wage. What he does not realize, the Venezuelans are here, are doing extremely well in the labor force. Guyanese don't want to work.
Something definitely wrong. Is whoever punished them lazy. Me can give you an example of myself. Back in the days, me used to left Region 6 to come to Region 4 for work because work never used to be in Region 6. But now we get work till we are pick and choose where the best money there. Not right now.
Well, I can tell you, I could remember the days. I am fortunate. I can say I'm in a fortunate position because of who I am in this society. But I do the same thing. Now, if you tell me about a business, I say how much money we can make out of it, and I'm really interested in doing any and everything, and I can remember a day. If you tell me anything to get a $5,000 a time, I go for it. You understand? I go there and work.
Exactly.
Hey, we talk, bro. Let me take another call. So, you know, it's very important for people to understand. I get two callers here. Might want to have an input. I'm telling you about the politics, and I'm looking at it, and the PPP is sweeping. They will have forces just from the members, new members alone. Hi, good morning. Critic returning a missed call.
Yeah, good morning. Yes, this is Sabrina Wong for Region 1. I am in Georgetown right now, and I'm getting difficulty with my daughter, my children in Borbies, and my daughter forgot to Lutheran school, right? And then say she got everything to go to school. She got all, she transfer everything I bring up with me for them. Yes, and it's only she booklet left in the school Region 1. And the teacher said, I called back the HM for Region 1, and she said how she could enter the school without the booklet. And me being to education office in New Amsterdam, and then give me a space for she in Lutheran school. So when I got to Lutheran school, the principal for the school there tell me that I have to get $5,000. Without $5,000, don't bring back the child by the school. If I don't have $5,000 for enter she in the school.
What is the $5,000 for? Is it a fee or some sort?
They didn't tell me. I asked them, they said bring the $5,000.
No, but will they give you a receipt for the $5,000?
No. So me daughter since school open, she ain't gone to school.
Mommy. All right. So I will have somebody from the Ministry of Education call you and try to see how they could sort it out.
Yes, I really want you to go into school. She's almost 15 years.
And she never went to school?
Grade 10 should I now? No, a transfer.
Transfer, okay. And you don't have the $5,000?
No, I ain't got the $5,000 presently.
All right.
I now come in Georgetown for work. I'm turning a Borby.
All right,
I
let me
for support me turning Borby.
what work you doing right now?
I'm doing security by John Finance.
All right, let me call you before the days out. Before we go through the line thing and just go around and come. So who the children them there by there now?
My mommy looking them after Borby.
Right.
Quarantine Borby.
I'll figure out how to get it started out for you before the days out.
Okay, because I really want you to go to school.
No problem, will do.
Yes,
Can't get a
all right.
15-year-old young girl idle. That's madness. Remember this, right? This lady with this thing. I can screenshot this thing here. Them thing is a rough bite. Getting a $5,000. How you live your life. As a man's... Hi, morning. Critic returning a missed call.
Yeah, good morning. We just like to say, you know what, to all the people who are attacking the president and the 200,000, we thankful for it. You understand? We thank God for a president like that. You understand? Because the man looking out for the poor, and we grateful.
Where are you calling from, brother? What area are you there?
We calling from the East Coast here right now.
Roger that.
You understand? We thankful to the president and we grateful. From the bottom of our heart, we pray and thank God for the president.
Safe,
Bless
brother.
your day.
Cool, yeah. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Yeah, my brother. Turn down the thing in the background. Let's talk. What's bothering you? What is your contribution this morning?
Listen, I'm from Suriname, right? Yes, I searching for a job, man, like welding construction.
How much a day you just work for?
We just work in Suriname. I mean, Suriname, we work 75 years one day in Suriname, sir.
Well, you got to reconsider that. That's why you're not in Suriname. You're looking for work here because you ain't getting 75 US no more in Suriname.
Yeah, because me is a big welder, you know, the big pontoon, barge, everything. Me just repair and build back.
Okay. You need a welder.
Yeah, that's...
So here what to do.
Me as a big
Send me, do you have any certification or you just done big by time?
No, me with non-document of nothing. We just take work and do work.
All right. Send your name and drop me a WhatsApp message and I'll have somebody contact you.
Yeah.
If we are not interested in a welder, there are a lot of big companies that are interested in good welders. Can't say for the amount of money because it's $15,000 a day. I got engineers and working for so much money. So,
yeah, because me, that's what I tell me, one builder, like build pontoon, barge, everything.
can you build excavator bucket?
Yeah,
You know,
complete excavator.
And where area you living up here? Where area there over in Guyana?
No, me didn't Suriname.
Oh, so you want to come back?
Yeah, me want to come. No, me is a Surinamese and mixed as a half Guyanese, half Dutch.
No, but when if you go want work in Guyana, you're gonna come back to Guyana and live here and work here. Cause me got 2 Dutchmen that work for me right now.
Yeah, but me gotta get places to stay there. Me get no place.
We got accommodations for all of we staff. We got plenty house for we staff. Safe. I can call you and let you know.
Yeah, okay. But if you really need me, you got to give me one day for come again.
I can call you and tell you. I'll call you and tell you when I come off my program. Safe. So people want to walk. You see what we're going, eh? People want to walk. Suriname ain't got to walk. Suriname thinking about Suriname fine aisle. But here what now? You know it is. As a little boy, as baby, you ever see a mother take baby aisle and put them on the olo and try to pull back the olo? You ever see that? You never see that? You know about that? You know about that? Take the baby aisle, put them on the olo and you pull back the foreskin. Well, that was Suriname do them aisle. They will play with Loli. 3 years and I do not need it. I bring a build road, build bridge and that kind of thing. And them, I wet them little Loli. And I try to pull back foreskin. And I hope that that boy where they pull back his foreskin, he can turn a man when he them take chance. Them a take chance. With the amount of anti-man watch on out now these days, me not take no chance. You understand? All the time you put into thing and remember last time man is rub body and rub head. Here when I tell you if you fucking head square that you problem. You understand? If you lowly lock up that you business. Me all that press and thing we put in. You understand? And next thing you end up with one big anti-man. A little anti-man because they must start from very young nowadays is. You understand? So I try this. So now I try there. With what I do with I play like I love little lowly. But here, it's not joke. Suriname get a massive oil discovery. Them can't figure out what they're going to do, when they're going to do this and that. And here I am. Every day Glen Lal and everybody in Guyana know what to do with oil. And Suriname can't get, they ain't know what to do yet. Them take the island and pull back foreskin. No, it passed, like true thing pass as joke, but I make joke. Hello, good morning.
Hey, good morning. You're still on the live, right?
You calling from Suriname?
No. I got from the US.
Oh, you calling from the US? Okay.
The US.
I thought the tech island put from you, yes, Suriname there.
You get on being answers this morning. Anyhow,
Talk to me.
unrelated, on a serious note, right? I would like if you can do a program for somebody for like women that are not taking responsibility for our children. There was a caller previously about the 5,000. She said she leave her children in Berbice and went to Georgetown to work.
You know that touch me?
Of course, me too. And that's what I'm saying. You know, women, we lack responsibility.
Everybody telling you that people in seeing the essence here. There's a 15-year-old girl.
Exactly.
You imagine the circumstances she there under. She there in school all the time. She hormones raging and she mother got $5,000. You imagine the circumstances that child there under. You understand? It's ridiculous.
How can he
Here,
be proud?
me go and pick me. 20-something-year-old. Me the Sony, one of them. The second one. Me the Sony. But he's a boy, and he there. He been a me the Sony, and after me the Sony, he been and get work on I'll rig and gone America and gone all about the place. He like set up. You understand? And half of the time he's go around using me name and getting half of shit we doing. Let me tell you, stop doing it. You understand? So, but there's a boy. You gotta go there. But,
correct.
You know, me I watch, you know, like, you know, the sacrifice, and I'm asking myself, like with a head teacher, like this mother got for going beg you, what's this $5,000 about? They ain't got, because education is supposed to be free in Guyana. We giving people $45,000 a year. At least the mother should have had that to put in something. So it's not rightfully so. We as men need to have more programs. I need to have more programs that talking to men. It's just that something I get fed up.
I wish if you can do that. That is something that needs to be addressed. Too much people that I know and heard of. Well, I heard of maybe that could be if, but I know personally that if the father is looking after the children.
No. Too many men, partner. Too many men. But here that, me tell you, women got to know for, I don't think that they realize what's the anatomy of the human body. I think some of them feel as a close clip. As soon as you press the head, the foot does open. You understand? And like them insane, so we have to have a national discussion. Me can't talk about women. Me can't beat up on women. Because it's not for say, banning, convincing them. They remember the sweet talk. And you tell a woman that, well, here, man, now, you know, you force your living nice and you want a child. Right?
I am a product of a single parent. I'm a product of a single parent, you know, and I'm doing fairly okay. But I see too much suffering with children, man. It's
me mother brought me up she alone too, right?
Yeah. I heard your story a number of times.
Remember you by broke out at the age of 12, 13, I hit the road. I don't realize I still here. The world I got bigger things than what my mother telling me. You understand? And I go, you know, then look for it. But nonetheless, what you're highlighting there is a plight in our society. Too many men, because I think they do not understand the purpose of masculinity. I think they lack the understanding of what it means to be a man. There are certain words synonymous with manhood. Courage. You understand? Like I see a little boy. Sad to say, but all I can say there's a little auntie man coming up there. I see a video yesterday with a little boy looking for beat up a girl. And not only the girl is like half his size. You understand?
Yes,
And yeah, when I was a little boy, I admired girls. I be watching Hips and watching Bobby and all them things. Yeah, as youth man when I go in secondary school.
Yeah,
As soon as I jump in secondary, those are the things I admiring girls and watching girls and trying to put mirror. This time me and know the Bobby them men stand up and them body men take shape because the minibus man them and lash them. You understand? Me know how for talk for on me there still with mirror and put mirror on boots of people and the dress and that kind of thing. This time them girl wearing big ass and panty. Right? Like buck to you can't see nothing. But me still there play like my peep. It's just the peeping and just give me a little excitement. You understand? And me not even know. It's years after Stephen teach me for pump. Me not even know now. All this me know man and woman and me see what I want. People cheer and share and show me book and so. We not had internet them time there. Right? Porn book and so. Me mother's got a little porn book under the bed and some me just go peep that. Right? But you know, this is the extent me know between man and woman. But me always knew, although me had a father figure, me knew that from me physical makeup and everything else is me is the protector.
Yep.
Me is the protector for me got protect this girl. Me watch him. Me watch him and know them. This girl pagally man. Them can't heist nothing. Girl not supposed to. When we go school, when bench and stuff for move, miss for move bench, miss don't pick girl. It's we have a heist bench and all them girl deal with wipe out table tap and pack up book and put the book them fit up. Yes, sir? No, man. Well, the women femininity, the feminine movement striving for equality. Yes, sir? You still they reach a stage that they can't do it, then they realize you're not a man. So, you know, we screwed up as a society, but we got to go to a place and do better for ourselves, buddy. We talk.
All right. Yeah, thanks.
We there at a bad place. In time, yeah, and it's not Guyana, it's just not a Guyanese thing. So, just in this farine, and this is an omelette, right? Or something like an omelette. Hello, good morning.
All right, good morning. You're on your show?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Just a quick thing. I have my daughter in the New Amsterdam hospital. And the washrooms in the hospital, oh my gosh, I would like if you can get somebody to look into it as early as possible. It's in a very, very deplorable state. If that would make you even sicker in the hospital. Imagine the woman got to buy a posy to use right next to her bed, just not to go to the washroom. So please see what you can do. Let somebody check into the New Amsterdam hospital. The female one, I don't know about the other one, but it's really in a deplorable state. You watch.
All right.
Please see what you can
I'll
do.
reach out to the hospital admin.
Thank you, Mr. Critic. Thank you.
I know of no good toilets in Guyana.
I wish if you could have come down and see.
Me not go to no toilet. But what can you? Me not go to toilet. We just shut about this set build going build house. And you see the toilet. I've been in some build house the other day. And see the toilet condition in the house. So I understand because I asked myself, is who's shitting in this toilet? Who's shitting in the New Amsterdam toilet? Americans come and shit in the toilet? Surinamese come and shit in the toilet?
Big people, but I mean the state of it. Like it's really needs.
No, me know.
Yeah.
Me know because me's a toilet man. Here I tell you. Me don't use toilet a road. Me only pay a road. Because when me don't use toilet, me have to bathe and dress back. You understand? Me feel uncomfortable, hold it, me wipe me body and then walk a road. Now me never me a trip all time. When me don't use it, I make have a bathe.
Woman can't go use road.
Well, here I know. Here I watch. Right? When I travel across, now I've seen I went into PF Chang yesterday. They got a nice deal, decent. I'm seeing different places up in the game. Woodlands Hospital got a little hole for men, but always nice and clean. And I think people are catching on. Right? But you have to, what has to happen is you have to place your sanitary hygiene first and foremost. So they gotta got somebody specifically. Like it's where I've been, mano. I've been at a place in my, I've been at a place in a different place. And in a mall, that's the yard. When you go in, the lady the outside, as soon you come, they tell you she go in and clean everybody. The lady, they're out in this restaurant, everybody, everything you go in, they tell the lady, come clean. The toilet smell. So I said, man, how you could come in the toilet? Well, one time, like when I go in the time, the lady was there. She must forget water, so clean up she mop. And I said, how you come in the toilet and the toilet smelling all the time? Like nice, like it fresh, like the toilet just clean, right?
But here this thing, man, this thing not only just cleaning, the whole setting up like it want to do back. If you see the place where you got a bathe, you run for your life.
I hear you, but I'm telling you, like it's a Guyanese thing.
Man, but here, I was saying, if you go in the half sick, you come out the full sick. The washroom and the toilet alone can make you get sick.
I agree with you. I called the hospital admin and asked them to see what they could do.
Please see, well, let somebody get into this and let it get this. Because what you can hear now, they got the 10-day workers and so. The whole hospital needs cleaning, I tell you. Like,
But I don't know.
use them, the man. Like,
You imagine you take a 10-day worker to clean your toilet.
no, not the toilet, I'm saying. Like,
No, here. No, but even work. Does they work, that thing. But they must take a latrine. So when they come, they understand what to do.
they will you.
You understand?
Yeah. No,
They don't know what to do.
yeah.
How you believe Nigerians been get confused when you going to make a big story? How you believe you turn into the latrine, man? You eat your belly full and shit brace some. When you get the shit now, you never use the latrine like yet. So you decide to put it on the hammer and people and say, man, watch the latrine is we're using and that kind of thing.
You know that's why I just watch you in the morning because you don't said for me to serve them. Believe me.
Alright.
Anyways, this is serious. Please look.
I'm going to work on the toilet thing, don't worry.
Yeah. So thank you.
Me tell you, I went to a latrine. And the mountain in the background. Here we go. If you got motivation for shit, when you sit there watching a mountain, you don't care how much you shit, there's a whole mountain you're watching it. You could sit a mountain after an hour. Yeah. So Nigel go up there. And he had nothing special for that. So he eat on one shit. Gone in the toilet. Because if you is a politician, here I ask them people. If Nigeria as a politician went into a community and all he discovered is an issue while shitting, don't mean the community didn't have no other issues. You know? The man eat, never use a latrine. And it's not here, you got a little balance. You got a little balance. When you got things, you got to cock up. If you're not accustomed to latrine, you understand? And then remember, it's a little ways down. Because the latrines, they're high. Yeah, I remember. Alright. Let me stop with this shit talk. Look, you know. Some people can't handle certain things, but here. I remember when I used to call them more the sinners, huh? You know how much days go without food? Me? Next time I get a burger, eating and I get a car, put a thing by if you see the blood and everything. Me, I eat my boy say here, nothing is happening, but I gotta get used to this thing because every day was a different accident. Sometimes 3-4 days I can't eat because me dead in my hall and out of body, swell up out of the river and I there eating out of a box of food. You gotta deal with it. You better get used to it. You understand? I eating chicken and smelling carcass. No, you get used to it after time. You gotta get used to it. Somebody said you shouldn't eat and talk. We shouldn't do many things. I don't know, me too. I am spoiled. Let's hear about VG. Who's VG? Shanti, VG. BJ. Oh God! Visit in the face? Her. I think it would be remiss of me to play a role in that, especially like how the whole guy, the minister come out. Everybody come out. I was going to write a comment yesterday on Nami. I was asked not to. I'm going to be honest. Not me. No. You know, I petty like a bitch in a fried chicken joint. You ever tell you? In the KFC. I petty like that. So, after time, everybody show up themselves. Simple, life ain't complicated. After time, everybody show up themselves. It's sad and unfortunate, because I think she does a lot in highlighting things. Maybe have too much of an overinflated sense of self. But the honest truth is, some people are just very protective of the stuff. I like me. Do you know I am more famous outside of my platforms? Are you aware of that? Okay. So all of the TikTok videos that are being shared all around about me doesn't come from my page. People take my content and have hundreds of thousands of views with it. Some people don't work like that. You understand? Some people want their content check on the page. Me case, me what I want is me face. And the message gets out there. Me think it's not the numbers. Some people is all about the numbers and the comments and answering the comments. Nah. You say what you gotta say, you got a right. Everybody has a right to say what they want to say. You understand? Everybody has that right. But in fairness, on the international, in the international spectrum, that's how things operate. People gotta get consent to do things and so on. This guy, anybody. And I'm glad anybody share anything that will promote Guyana. And I've been traveling and I've been to a city. Thousands of people from all around the world and people recognize me. Right? I felt proud to know I was recognized by people who are not Guyanese. So, hello, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Critic.
Yeah, brother.
Yes, sir. How are you doing? Everything good?
Couldn't have been better, boy.
Yeah, brother.
Eggs with Paris.
Yeah. The work on the new Whitby Bridge commenced, the traffic divert, and the guys going to start to the work. So progress started in
Roger that.
next year.
Glad for Linden, bro. Glad for Linden.
Yeah. And they said within a year, it's going to complete October next year.
Nice.
Yeah. So,
Large up to Linden, y'all. Looking forward to the progress.
yeah, buddy. 4 lane.
4-lane bridge.
Free of cost.
No more toll.
Yeah, brother. Correct.
Safe.
Big achievement.
Roger
Yeah,
that.
I was to ask you something too. If the guy that gets sanctioned the other day, could he still sponsor events and this stuff?
Not to say it's not going to have repercussions to people, because people who have been taking the support have continued to be losing their visa and so on. So, a lot of people who are associated with have been losing the visas.
Because I see it have an event there, an event coming up this week. They did Rockstone Fish Festival, and I see he's a big sponsor team Mohammed.
Yeah, so they got no. The community of Rockstone got no.
The Ministry of Tourism and everybody, so they don't want to really.
The Ministry of Tourism wouldn't have anything to do with that.
Okay.
If he independently sponsors, the Ministry of Tourism is one of the bodies that help guide and promote the Rockstone fishing event. But it is not a collaborative effort, because the Rockstone fishing event is for the most part controlled by the community of Rockstone. And that community has a to show.
Yeah.
So if anybody giving money and financing, yes, and they collect, they might not know the repercussions of such actions, but they will learn.
Behind it, yes. Because the name is well mentioned in their budget.
They're going to learn soon.
Yeah. All right, go about it. Take it easy.
Safe. Can't stop people from collecting money. Money? You only got one more in this country. You take the money. And that make the biggest problem. This is really good. A little oily, but good. So, Alex is a tune you want beer chop soup. A cup of water. So we started with the PPP sweeping across Guyana with new supporters, and not supporters, new members, right? And then somebody come and say you could be a part of so you could be a part of one political party and vote for another political party. This is bullshit. Don't join a political party if you're going to be voting for another. What's the plan? And you can't say what you're doing. You gotta be real at some point in time. You know? Also, you can't be a PPP member, vote for people, and then they find out and they accept you. So I want to share something with you. I have started in recent times using some supplements. D3 plus magnesium citrate. And magnesium oxide is the most common magnesium and the least absorbent one. So I got calcium, magnesium, and zinc. And this is oxide, but I'm using this one for the calcium and zinc. And I got calcium, magnesium, and zinc here, but this is also a citrate. Right? Glucinate. This is magnesium glucinate. As magnesium glucinate and oxide. So I use supplements, and that has made a number of changes. So in my quest to live a long, healthier life, I have learned most harm to the body as it results in ailments come from vitamin deficiency. And that is what's commonly said. But it's not entirely true. So you can't go use a barrage of vitamins and expect your body can be healthy just so. Here, let me explain. So if you're eating rice, roti, drinking rum every day, enough sugar, you cannot use You want to drink that? Oh. You cannot fortify your body with vitamins and minerals and expect to live a healthy life. You understand? These are just to ensure that your body works correctly. If you're fortifying your body with vitamin and minerals, most illnesses lead back to a deficiency of some kind of mineral for the body to be able to fix itself. And one of the important inputs is magnesium. You got potassium, you need calcium, there's so many things you need. You need iron, you need zinc for your body and your cells to operate efficiently. But you can't just drink all this minerals and vitamins every day. Drink rum and no. You gotta live a healthy life in general. You understand? You gotta cut down your carbs, you gotta be living a healthy life and then fortify your body with the right vitamins and minerals. And then, because I've seen a lot of changes since I've been using these magnesium thing, I'm doing some research and I'm looking at, well, I always, them chewable vitamin C tablets, this time, it's synthetic. The best thing to do is have some oranges. You understand? For vitamin D, make sure you get enough sun. When I drive in in the morning and I drive in now, I make sure I open the window and sun catch me handy, because 15 minutes of sun on 25% of the body is enough to ignite the process in your body that will fortify you with vitamin D. Right? I'm in Josh and Miriam Prasad. I'm in Josh. It's a pawn shop pharmacy located in Lusignan. It's a Sean, Critic, where did you purchase those vitamins? Thanks. This all of you get it. Them thing that CVS?
Locally, Dave's Pharmacy, I think.
Dave's Pharmacy locally. But I buy the thing at CVS. Wherever that is. Right? So I use them. And I'm still doing, you don't just come and experience something. So to have a scientific result, just so you know, and Guyanese seem lacking the understanding of what it means to have a scientific background. So it was famously said by Einstein that the definition for insanity is doing the same thing and expecting every time and expecting a different result. But because he was a scientist, one of the smartest men in the world, that resonates with me and has even a deeper meaning. Because to get a scientific understanding, you need to do the same thing and get the same result every time. So before I impart with you, when I started using magnesium, what were the problems I had? And I did have some bit of an ailment or something that affects men seriously. And I'll write about it. But I have to make sure that I'm sure with 100%, 99.99% certainty that it is a result of the use of magnesium. So I continue to use the magnesium. I come off of everything else. Then I come off of the magnesium and see if it goes back, or I figure out if it is healed in its entirety. Whoa. You understand? If I'm healed, these kind of things you gotta do. You gotta do the research. Test and trial and error and test and trial and error thousands of times before you could come and tell somebody these things work. You understand? Not it work one time and then why did it work? That is why it's important to have scientists who understand the testing, who make records, meticulous records. It happened this way, it happened that way. Does it happen different with African people? Does it happen different with Indian people? Was the ailment hereditary? How did magnesium play a role in warding off that ailment? All these things have to be considered before you come in and telling people, well, use this. You understand? That is why when you see it is expected to a certain standard, when you see people say, oh, they have side effects to these drugs and all this. It's because it tested and one man had this side effect, another man had bleeding, another man had headaches, nausea, vomiting, because they tested it. You understand? You got to do tests, and this was something Guyanese don't do. We go, they win one election, the PNC. We have seen the PNC's actions. We know they're up to no good. They come one time, they said they're going to do, they never deliver. The PNC has to come now with their 2015 manifesto and complete that. The manifesto for 2015 would be outdated because they might have promised roads and better wages and everything. All of that has already been delivered. What will the PNC come with now? They will build spaceships? What they could do? President Ali seemed to be on his way to completing everything it needs for Guyana in 2025, by 2025. What can the opposition come and say they will do? What will their manifesto look like? And even if it is an amazing manifesto with promises that we think that would be worthwhile to us, one has to ask oneself, with the PNC's track record, will they ever deliver anything they say? Can they be held accountable? Would they ever be truthful with the people? They got to come with a manifesto. They got to come with the SOPs. They got to accept that they lost the last election. How are they going to address this? These are questions that have to be asked. Remember, always keep it real. Peace out.